All right, what is going on, my dudes? We are back here today with an update to Karate Mike's best champs to rank 4 list. I made this a while ago, back before like anybody really had a rank 4. And they were a lot more rare than they are now. I'm going to be uploading this on Tuesday, right? So a day before 7.4 drops. There's going to be a lot of people with 3 rank 4s within 24 hours. So that escalated kind of quickly, right? So it's at this point where I'm starting to change my mind a bit about, certain rank 4s. And I'm looking at my old list and I'm like, I don't know about some of these, So it's just, there's a lot more, I feel like, flexibility in my opinions here when it comes to who would be good for rank 4 right now. And still rank 4s are rare. I expect that we just had Karina's. We just had 700% dropping, right? We're getting a 3 to 4 gem. So I expect after that, there'll be a little bit of a lull in the rank 4 materials. But we're about to get some, right? So without further ado, let's start jumping into today. So for the top options, I tried to limit it to 2 for all these classes, but I just could not decide between these 3, man. And for all of these, top options, great options, debatable. It's like there's no like specific order really. It's just like if I think they fit the category, we're going there. And I feel like so many of these champs, man, are going to be self-explanatory. Nick Fury's a beast, Mole Man's a monster, Kingpin is an animal. What do these champs have in common? They're all skill champs. You got it. What do these champs actually have in common? They are amazing on offense. They have a ton of different utility, and they're real pains in the butt on defense with the right node. We just saw the launch of Battlegrounds. A lot of people played it. A lot of people had a really good time. Like it or not, a lot of people are into it. It's something to consider here. All 3 of these champions are amazing in Battlegrounds. So, for the criteria for how I'm looking at these rank 4s, solo content and war. That's questing, that's casual questing, high tier questing, stuff like, Grandmaster's Gauntlet, Summer of Pain, solo competitive mode Battlegrounds, and Alliance War and AQ even, right? So all your questing, man, I kind of lump it all together. And then utility, then defensive use because of Battlegrounds, and then prestige. Prestige, right? You know who has prestige. If you're in top 5 AQ, you know who you're ranking. You're probably having the decision made for you. So you're probably not watching my list of who you should rank 4 if you already know who you have to rank 4, right? So when I look at these 3 champs, none of them have good prestige, right? But they're the top options for me in this class. When we go to great options, we have 2 champs, one with amazing prestige, and one with Shang-Chi. Now Thor Ragnarok, is so good, but I really do think he's like fine at rank 3. If you're pushing prestige, I think he could be a solid first skill champ for you if you're really focused on prestige, you really care about it, right? You're playing in top 10 AQ, right? Top 20 AQ, and you want to push higher and higher and higher. You pull a skill 3 to 4 gem, you have your Sig 200 Ragnarok, he's going to be a good option for you. He just is. That's just how it is, right? If you're not caring about prestige, you guys know me. I'm Ragnarok's biggest fan. Love that guy. Love that champ. Mine's going to be at rank 3 for a bit. Same thing for Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi has a lot of value. I just feel like I don't see the giant jump between rank 3 and rank 4 that other champions will receive with this guy. Now, when it comes to debatable, I am a huge Crossbone supporter. I am a huge fan of this guy. I think he's amazing, probably the most underrated champ in the game right now, and I think he'd have a really solid jump at rank 4. There's one more thing I want to put here in debatable, and that's your favorite champ. Let's say you are the biggest OG Black Panther fan. I'm a pretty big Black Panther fan. I think he's great. Let's say you're the biggest Hitmonkey fan in the entire game. That's who you should rank 4, dude. If you pull a skill gem, and Hitmonkey is your favorite champ, and you don't need to rank top 5 prestige, you should rank 4 Hitmonkey. You should always rank the champion that you want to rank. This is not me telling you have to rank these champs. This is me telling you this is who I would rank. This is who I would rank. And right now, personally, with rank 4 still so scarce, I wouldn't stray from the top options for me. Great options is where I'd be like, maybe one would sneak in. But for my first 2 rank 4s, first 3 rank 4s, this is just where my mind is right now, But this is the most important thing. And of course, This is going to be on every single class. Because let's say you're the biggest Immortal Hulk fan. You get a 3 to 4 science? Just freaking do it, dude. Just do it. You completed the content. You went through all the trouble. You deserve to rank who you want to rank. All right. That being said, let's move on to science. Science was a crazy one, man. I feel like a lot of people look at the science class and they're like, it's the worst class. Or one of the worst classes. So science is lacking. Science was so hard because there are so many great champs that I had to leave off the list just because of how many there were. So for the top options, I go back and forth between Spidey 2099 and Immortal Abomination. Both these guys are absolute monsters. Spidey is lacking some defensive use. He could be decent on certain nodes, right? But at the end of the day, he is an unbelievably incredible solo attacker, right? Who's going to be amazing in battlegrounds. Is going to be phenomenal for Alliance War, for solo questing, and at rank 4, all of his burst damage is going to be increased, right? So he's a very solid rank up. I-Bomb fits literally everything here. They both have massive prestige. Both could be amazing options for you. If you're a huge suicide user, I-Bomb is going to be a great rank up for you, man. Spidey, not the best with suicides. I prefer him without suicides, but regardless, you know, I love the guy. What can I say, man? Now, when it comes to great options, there are some interesting ones in here. Overseer, Thing, Mr. Negative, and Cap Infinity War. Cap Infinity War, I almost put in debatable because, I don't know, I feel like he's fallen off a little bit, man, with like how stacked the science class is. But if you have a SIG 200 Cap Infinity War and you're really high on the guy, dude, he's still going to be amazing at rank 4. He's going to hit freaking so hard with that special 2. He has that perfect block, you know. You probably built a team around Cap Infinity War already. He could be a solid rank 4 for you. Mr. Negative, so freaking underrated, man. So amazing. There are so many, not so many, but there are a bunch of rank 4 Mr. Negatives out there, and if you've seen the gameplay, it speaks for itself. If you're a Mr. Negative user, I think that could be an absolutely amazing rank up for you, man. Notice these 4 champs are all 2021 science champs, man. What a freaking year for the science class. Overseer, there's a lot of rank 4 Overseer gameplay. The dude is amazing. He flew under the radar for so long. He's a dual use champ, amazing on offense, phenomenal on defense, has wonderful prestige, right? Has insane utility as well. The guy is great, man. The guy is great. Thing speaks for itself. We all know about Thing. Thing is super good, man. If you have a SIG 200 Thing, holy crap, good luck dying. Good luck dying with a SIG 200 Thing anywhere. Battlegrounds, dude, defensive use is an understatement. Utility, that protection is amazing. Bleed immunity, shock immunity, nullify immune, right? Obviously for solo content, even without synergies, he's great. Now for a debatable, you're probably noticing that we're missing somebody here, right? By the way, the fave champ, it's right here. So Void. Void is so debatable is an interesting category here. Some of them are like a champ that I wouldn't rank for, but I see the value, like Void. And the champ that I would rank for, like Piggy, but I don't think I would do it right now. But I feel like he could be a debatable good option. I've seen rank 4 Piggies out there. He's a freaking beast, amazing champ. I just feel like all these champs are going to cover more ground. He's very, he's a little specific, right, for what I'd want to use him for. Mr. Fantastic, I think, is amazing champ. I took him to rank 3. Absolutely love the guy. Human Torch, one of the probably top 10 best champs in the entire game. But, like, what are you going to do, man? You only get 2 rank 4s, and you're going to spend 1 to kill a Mystic Champion in 19 seconds instead of 23 seconds? I just don't see the value in taking the Torch to rank 4 right now. I will be taking my Torch to rank 5 one day in the future. It's just right now, when I'm only going to have 3 rank 4s in the next 24 hours, Torch isn't going to be one of them, right? But that's just personally how I view that. Maybe you value that nuke going from rank 3 to rank 4, and that's totally valid, man. And that's why he's indebatable, you know? And also, if he's your favorite champ, dude, you should do it, right? But yeah, man, Human Torch at rank 4 is an absolute monster. Personally, I just don't value him as like a first 5 to 10 rank 4, if that makes sense. So let's go to Mystic. You're probably going to know who's in Mystic, right? Obviously, Dr. Doom. We can skip over why he's going to be good. It's just, we could skip over it. Diablo, man. from 0 to hero, this guy is nuts. If you run the Suicide Masteries, he is an insane rank 4. I have a bunch of friends who rank 4 the Diablo. They absolutely love him. They have no regrets. They use him all the time. He's pretty crappy on defense, to be entirely honest, so he doesn't fit that criteria, but neither does Spidey. But they're both just so good. They're so good that it doesn't even matter. It just doesn't even matter, man. Because for solo content, for war, for the battlegrounds, for prestige even, for utility, he has so much going for him, man. And if you run the Suicides often, he is the best Mystic champion to use with Suicides, in my opinion. So, let's move on to great options here. Tigra. Dude, Tigra, I really feel like does have a case for top options, man. I just feel like she deserves it. If you're the reason why she's not is because if you're not like a Tigra pro, if you're not like a Tigra main, you know how to counter everybody's specials, everybody's heavies, everybody's, to really max her out. I just feel like it's not going to be the best rank 4. But if you are like a freaking Tigra maniac, dude, and she's going to be great. And that's just how it is for everything. For everything. She is so freaking good when you can use her effectively. Black Widow, Clairvoyant, Claire, so much utility. Not the most defensive use, but like decent, especially if you run Mystic Dispersion for stuff like Battlegrounds, right? Her prestige is fine. And for solo content, war, Battlegrounds, all that stuff, man, casual questing, she's gonna be great. And especially if you run the Suicide Mastery, same thing for like Diablo, dude. She's gonna be great. Sorcerer Supreme, dude. I've said many times that I do not like this champ. I don't like using this champ, but like, you can't deny how freaking good she is, dude. My buddy BMG has been posting videos of using her in war. Absolutely insane, man. Just so good, so reliable. I feel super comfortable sending him out to take the bosses with her, and he's ending with like 100% health. Great champ. Not my favorite champ. A champ I probably won't even rank 3, but she is very, very good. Has defensive use, has decent prestige, has a lot of utility, going to be amazing in solo content. One downside, she kind of does want that 5 out of 5 MD, and you do want to use her in the right matchup, but when she works, man, she freaking works. And when it comes to debatable, we have Scarlet Witch Sigil, who I feel weird about that just because she's like a paywalled champ. So I have like weird feelings towards Scarlet Witch. I know there are rank 4 Sigil Witches out there. Mine's ranked 1. I can't get into the champ. It's weird for me. It's weird for me. But she's definitely, I see her value. I understand why people like her. So I'm throwing her into debatable. Freaking Mojo, dude. If I pull a 3 to 4 Mystic, man, I just feel like it might go to Mojo. Because, dude, the defensive potential here and the underratedness in solo content, battlegrounds, on offense, the underrated utility, he has decent prestige. Mojo, man, he's a freaking beast, and a rank 4 SIG 200 Mojo would be absolutely bonkers bananas. And of course, your favorite champ goes here. So if you are like the biggest Dr. Voodoo fan, and you have a 6-star Dr. Voodoo, take him to rank 4. Who freaking cares, dude? It's a game. It's an iPhone app. Rank the champion that you like. All right, Cosmic. Do we have to go over this? Hercules. I also put Null. Null's amazing, dude. He fits all this. Amazing prestige. Decent defense use. If you don't know how to fight him, great defense use. Unreal utility. Amazing in solo content, battlegrounds, and war. So good. Hercules, in my opinion, is the best champ on the whole list. I don't think we have to discuss that anymore. It's been beaten to death. Great options. Corvus. Dude. Corvus, he's one of those champs, man. When you take him to the next rank, you freaking notice it. So, Corvus, while the rank 3 might not be keeping up with the damage standard that you want anymore, rank 4 Corvus, there are videos of him out there, is nuts. Is nuts, dude. So, especially for a champion that like wants to get in and get out, having that additional rank is going to be huge for him, right? Silver Surfer. Not a champ I'd love to take up right away, but I mean, dude, he's got like the number 1 prestige. So if you're chasing that prestige, man, he could be a decent option and he can use the additional attack rating, right? Now, Cosmic Ghost Rider, I didn't have on the list last time, but I did change my mind. And the reason being is because of the combat power rate. You get an additional 5%, which is really, really great for when you just want to get in, get to a special 2, and get out without any fuss, you know? So you start parry heavy, medium, light, right? And then medium, light, medium, you're at a special 2, always 100% of the time, very easily and very safely, right? That additional 5% combat power rate is going to be really, really great for him. And while I would not rank him before Hercules or Null, I don't know if I would do him or Corvus first, right? I personally prefer Corvus, but I don't know who I would rank to rank 4 first. I definitely see the benefit for him being a great option, especially if you really love the champ. Now for debatable. Angela, Hyperion, and King Groot. Hyperion and King Groot, they got defensive use, they got utility, they don't really have prestige, they have a lot of use in solo content, war, battlegrounds, right? I just can't see myself taking Hyperion to rank 4. I could see his value. King Groot, man, like, what's the difference between rank 3 and rank 4? What's the major drawing point of King Groot? You can't die. You can't die whether you're rank 3 at Sig 200 or rank 4 at Sig 200. His damage isn't like bonkers bananas, so it's not like you're gonna like really see an increase in his burst damage. He still takes a bit to ramp up in the fight. That's not changing, right? So I feel like I wouldn't recommend a rank 4 King Groot, but the guy is freaking insane, so I understand it. Angela, I know there are a bunch of people who have rank 4 to Angela. I personally would not, but I could see her value. She is an amazing, amazing cosmic champ, especially when paired with Odin. Now, your favorite champ, whether it be Arcus or Medusa or Black Bolt. What have I said? What have I said 3 times already? You gotta rank your favorite champ. These are just the champions that I would consider. I would definitely take all the champions that I mentioned to rank 3, but this is one of your first rank 4s, right? So that's just for me, it's like, I wouldn't do those champs first, but I can, you know, your favorite champ, man, rank your freaking favorite champ. Let's go to tech. So this is an interesting one. We're gonna look at the first one first because it's freaking obvious. It's Ghost, no defensive use, bad prestige, ridiculous utility, and some of the best value in the entire game for solo content, right? Battlegrounds, not on defense though, for attacking, and war. The next one, Battlegrounds may have influenced this. We got freaking Penny Parker up here, man. We got freaking Penny freaking Parker up here. So, Penny's a monster in Battlegrounds, man. You turn on a Battleground stream, there's a good chance you're going to be seeing somebody timing out or dying to Penny Parker. Most people don't have rank 4 Penny Parker yet. This is happening at rank 3. That's the type of rank up that is like going to have value for you for a long time. If you're very into Battlegrounds or war, that kind of content, the competitive gameplay, Penny is going to be a monster for defense and offense. She is a very underrated attacker with a lot of utility as well. She's poison and incinerate immune. She has very good prestige. Her defensive use is off the freaking chain, and she's amazing for solo content, Battlegrounds, and war, right? Battlegrounds is new. It's the new thing here, right? People are excited about it. I think she deserves that top option spot. When it comes to great options, we have Nimrod, Warlock, and Guardian. So Nimrod, right? I feel like Nimrod could go into debatable. He kind of fills that Human Torch role for me where I wouldn't want to use him against like champs who aren't mutants, you know? But there are a lot of annoying mutants lately, man. Toad, Sauron, Kitty Pryde, all very annoying on defense. There's also Apocalypse and Weapon X, right? Who we're seeing very often on Battlegrounds defense. Nimrod, man, is a decent defender, has amazing prestige, has some pretty solid utility, and is amazing on attack anywhere you bring him when there are proper matchups. I think he could be a great option. Warlock, self-explanatory. The guy is great. The guy is really, really great, right? Guardian, same thing. They both these champs have great prestige. They both, believe it or not, have really good defensive use for stuff like Battlegrounds and even war, right? They both have ridiculous utility, and they have a lot of value in solo content, war, and Battlegrounds attack. When it comes to debatable here, Omega Sentinel with a question mark, okay? I'm recording this on March 21st. Who knows? Who knows? She has top 5 prestige. She looks amazing on paper. We'll have to see. Right now, she's in debatable. I think she'll be fine, right? But just the fact that she does have top 5 prestige, I feel like she could be a very decent option, right, for rank 4, especially if we're putting, you know, Thor, who I think is fine at rank 3 aside from prestige, and Silver Surfer, who I think is fine at like rank 2 aside from prestige, right? I think she deserves to at least be in great options, but since she's not even released yet, she's going in debatable. Silver Centurion, really great underrated champ. Sam Wilson is in debatable because if you care about war and battlegrounds, that's where it's going to be good. You're not really going to want to use this guy in solo content. He has a ridiculous amount of defensive use that is very underrated, great prestige, amazing utility. His damage, though, is not the best, so it's really good for health pools like below 200,000, battlegrounds and war. That's really the only place you're going to want to use this guy. So, all these champs too, and spoiler alert, all the champs on the mutant side, they're all going to be good in like, you know, big health pools too. Sam's the only one where it's like he's really good for war and battlegrounds. You don't want to use him in like Act 7, really, for most things, right? So I feel like for me, rank 3 is fine for Sam. But a lot of people are really into Sam. He's good. I can understand the rank 4, especially a lot of people only care about battlegrounds nowadays, man. So a lot of people only care about war. If that's you, Sam can be good. And of course, your freaking favorite champ. So let's say you're the biggest Ultron fan, dude. Get a 3 to 4 tech gem. Rank Ultron. Do it, right? Silver Centurion, I didn't talk about much, but he's decent on defense, decent prestige. He has nice utility, can't crit, right? He's got those immunities as well, and he's going to be really good for stuff like battlegrounds, right? I'm not going to be the best defender there, but he'll be decent on offense. He's decent in war. I like Silver Centurion. I wouldn't personally rank 4 Silver Centurion. I know people have. I know he's definitely very good. I like the champ a lot. I wouldn't personally rank 4, but if you're a big Silver 4 fan, I'd say, dude, do it. All right, for mutants. Ready? Apocalypse and Kitty Pryde. Apocalypse, I think, is unbelievably self-explanatory. Right? Unbelievably self-explanatory. The only downside to APOC is that if you're ranking him in your first 5 rank 4s, and you're in an alliance that even remotely cares about prestige, his SIG ability might be the worst ability to put 6-star SIG stones into on this entire list. No, probably Hyperion, but he's undebatable. APOC is like up top. He's got amazing prestige. The fact that he can go to rank 4 unduped and not even miss it, it hurts. It would hurt to put all those SIGs in. I have both these champs unduped as 6 stars. One of them will be my first mutant rank 4. Kitty benefits? More from the SIGs in my opinion. I don't think that's really up for debate. APOC will probably be my second mutant rank 4. When I have my 5 good prestige champs, then I can take him up unduped. Who freaking cares? Doesn't matter. If you don't care at all about prestige at all, then take him up unduped. Doesn't matter. You don't have to dupe your champ. Right? Personally, I do. And I don't mind. That's fair. That's the game. Kitty Pryde, amazing. Amazing champ. Ridiculous utility. Great prestige. Amazing defensive use. Amazing in all solo content. Kitty, Hercules, Doom, Ghost. Probably like 4 of the best champs in the entire game. I'd throw Spidey up there personally. But yeah, APOC 2, man, honestly, dude. The mutant class is so freaking stacked, but let's keep going. I think these 2 are self-explanatory. We can move on. Up next for great options, dude. Not as many. There are a lot of amazing mutants I would take to rank 3. But rank 4 is a different story. Let's go like this, by the way. Professor X, amazing champ, right? Great champ. Defensive use, offensive use, good prestige, amazing utility, right? Gonna be good for battlegrounds, gonna be good for war, gonna be good for all solo content, self-explanatory. Omega Red, if you're a suicide user, in my opinion, he is still my favorite mutant to use. He will go to rank 3 for me, probably my third rank 4. He'll probably be my either my third or second rank 4. It's going to be these 3 first, 100%. But yeah, Kitty Pryde has like that mix of like both really, really great and also prestige and also benefits from the 6 stones. You know what I mean? Omega Red has like pretty crappy prestige, so he wouldn't be a first rank 4 for me, unfortunately. But he's so freaking good, and he will be to rank 4 in the near future, right? When it comes to debatable, dude, Namor got bumped down to debatable because Omega Sentinel bumped him out of the top 5 in prestige. Namor's going to be fine at rank 3, man. Listen, if Namor is going to be one of your prestige champs, yeah, rank him up to rank 4. But the fact that we just saw Omega Sentinel bump him out, we saw Hercules released 7-8 months ago, bump him down another spot. When's the next time it's going to get bumped down? Next month? 4 months from now? Who knows? So banking in Namor, the current 5th spot, to be top 5 prestige, if you care about that. If you don't care about top 5 prestige, I wouldn't rank 4 Namor personally. I'd choose a different option, you know? If you want like a mutant with good prestige, I'd go with one of these, or Professor X, you know? Then we have Archangel Magneto. These two, top 5 mutants, dude. But like, same thing as Human Torch. Do you need to kill things 10 seconds faster with Archangel? Do you have to watch them die faster during the special 3 with Magneto? I just don't feel like they're the best rank 4 investments currently. Colossus, you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of Colossus. I know a lot of people are. If you're a huge Colossus guy, I can see the value. I just wouldn't rank 4 Colossus. And of course, guys, your favorite champ. Your favorite champ. There's a rank 4 Sabretooth out there. He's a monster. He's a monster at rank 4, right? So you always got to rank your favorite champs, man. That's the important thing to do. Let me hide my face in case you want to get a picture. So there we go, man. That is my list. That is my current list, right, on March 21st, 2022. That is the list of my top options, great options, and debatable. Personally, just my opinion. Just my opinion. Rank 4 options. That's really it for this video, man. It's been a bit of a long one. Probably watched it on 2 times speed or just skip to the end. I don't know. But regardless, man, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop your boy a big ol' like. Huge, huge, huge thing, man. Your favorite champ is on all 6 of these classes. You gotta rank your favorite champ. Even if they're not a top option. You gotta. Because you gotta enjoy yourself, man. But that's it for this one. If you enjoyed it, drop your boy a big old like. Comment who you're going to be ranked for next in the comment section below. And hit the subscribe button so you don't miss who I rank for next. Coming to you very soon. I'll be seeing you around.